Hey guys, it's Bailey and welcome back to the channel. This is going to be a quick review of a relatively new mascara to hit drugstore shelves. It's from L'Oreal and it is their Voluminous Superstar Mascara. Retails for around $10 like any true drugstore brand though. That will vary depending on where you find it and the kind of deals they have going on. But if you were to look online at any given time, about 10 bucks is what this retails for. And it's unique because it's not only double-sided. There are a few double-sided mascaras out there currently, but this one sets itself apart because it has a primer, and L'Oreal is one of the unique brands to have a few mascaras out there where they not only have they're double-ended, but they also include a primer along with the mascara. I actually have two different examples here to show you, one of which is from Maybelline. Maybelline used to have a mascara like this, their XXL mascara that they then discontinued and came out with this guy where on one end you have a normal mascara wand and then a smaller, more tapered mascara wand that's great for like defining or getting the lower lashes, but it is two mascaras on either end. And then CoverGirl has one as well. There are multiple of these floating around, but what kind of makes these unique from L'Oreal is that on one end you have a primer, which is this, if you've never seen it before, a little weird looking white wand on one hand. This is an hourglass shape, normal or non-rubberized fibers, and this is the first step to the mascara process. You give your lashes one, maybe even two coats of this before you go in with your mascara. And I guess let's start, since it's kind of a two-parter product, let's start with the primer. Some of their double-ended mascaras are meant explicitly to kind of condition your lashes and really encourage growth and length. This is not one of those, so it doesn't make the claim that it's going to be especially gentle on your lashes, but I don't find that it is especially harsh on my lashes, which is great. The primer formula is on the thicker side, so you can layer it up, but really one coat I think does a really good job at thickening the lashes the way you're supposed to. That is what this is supposed to accomplish, by the way. It's supposed to volumize those lashes so that you're putting mascara not over your lashes, but over kind of a pumped up, volumized version of your lashes. That is what this primer is supposed to do. So I apply one, sometimes two coats actually, because even though it might look like it, after some experimenting, I found that two coats does not make you, or doesn't give you clumpy lashes, which is awesome. And maybe have something to do with the mascara wand, which is a good segue for actually talking about that. So step two, you go in, the mascara wand is curved. This is not only supposed to obviously help you apply mascara, but the shape of the wand is so that your lashes actually curl. It gives your lashes the shape, whereas the primer is supposed to add volume. So I would say it does a pretty good job at that. In addition to separating lashes, I like to use the outside of the curved angle to really get that and work that separation in there. And I find that despite adding that volume, the combination of the mascara brush with the primer, brush, and formula, I definitely get thicker, more volumized lashes without it being clump city, which is kind of the risk you can run with these primer mascara type duos. So once both were on, like I said, I noticed volumizing, I noticed some great lash shape. As far as wear goes through the day, I'm happy to say that this is not the waterproof formula, but it still lasted all day like it was. I didn't experience any smudging or flaking or fading, and it wasn't impossible to take off at the end of the night. The only downside I experienced with this was that it just didn't quite hold the shape like I would have hoped it did. I'm not sure if it's because the primer weighs your lashes down or it's the formula isn't rigid enough, but for some reason I think in the before and after pictures you can really tell that the shape, the curl that mascara wand gives you just doesn't hold up throughout the entire day. So one downfall here, I personally didn't mind the way my lashes looked at the end of the day, but if you are curl crazy with your mascara, like that's your number one goal is to get and keep curl throughout the day, this is probably not the mascara for you. If on the other hand you're looking for a good compromise between volume and curl, or explicitly looking for volume, I would say go with this guy because you get that volumizing primer. I really like this. I've been using it every day for the past few weeks since I've gotten it and been testing it out, so I've really been enjoying it. I hope this review was helpful in maybe figuring out whether it could be a mascara for you. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!